Hello, Camille. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello Elfie, with pleasure. My name is Pascal Camy and my artist name is Camy. I'm French. I live in the south of France, in Montpellier, where is my studio. I'm a sculptor and for over 20 years I have worked with many materials like clay, marble, bronze, and now bronze is the main focus of my work. So for 5 months of the year, from May to September, I also run an art gallery here in Provence, in this very nice Perche village of God, just across the street here. It is where I exhibit my work.
So you are showing your large kimonos. How did you come up with the idea of these pieces?
A few years ago, with the help of a grant, I went to Japan in an artist residency in Galerie. And I was allowed to share exceptional moments with Japanese artists, of course, but also with artists coming from all over the world, all fascinated by Japan. It was very rich and very, very stimulating for me. Little by little emerged the idea of creating my own kimono, life size, and to present it on a rack inspired by those I had seen in Japan. When I came back in France with this idea, I started to work with steel plates, and I made the kimono, which is just behind me.
This piece won an award, the bronze medal at the Salon de la Société Nationale des Beaux-Arts at the Carousel du Louvre in 2013. It's a true recognition of your work.
Yes, I'm delighted. I was very happy to create it, imagining it, drawing it, designing the rack. It was great. All the plates are attached to each other with small knots that pay tribute to the knots very present in Japanese textiles. In fact, I played with the idea of a piece that would have traveled through time and would have kept the traces of a bygone past, like the ones of samurai with their very specific armor. I colored the plates in various shades of brown and gold, and also I added bright red bamboo leaves. Because of its fiery colors, I called it Summer Kimono.
I can see that there's another one. Is this a collection?
Yes, a second one was born quickly. It was in stoneware plates with patterns of autumn leaves, but it was too fragile. So I decided to make another kimono in a material that I know well, which is bronze. A spring kimono was born with several colors. Here, the brown of the earth, the green of the freshly born leaves, and then the blue of the sky. This is a collection and others are in progress, particularly another kimono in bronze plates engraved with ginkgo biloba leaves.
In all your work, we can feel the influence of Japan. Could you say a few words about the reasons for this strong presence in the work of a Western sculptor?
Yes, I often feel astonishment in the eyes of the visitors when they see that this work is made by a French artist and a Western artist. When I started sculpting for over 20 years, Asia and then Japan transpired very quickly in my work. It came very naturally. It felt obvious.
So it's really a passion that goes way back.
Yes, in fact, I think it goes back to my childhood. When I was a little girl, I was fascinated by a Japanese doll decorating my parents' room. I remember it very well. It was made of fabric. The kimono was sumptuous. The fabric was heavy, brocaded. Colors were brilliant. It was very, very nice for me. Maybe my fascination for kimonos comes from this doll, which has since disappeared. What remains is my attraction for this garment, for its architectural and sculptural aspect. There is so much elegance in this garment, which lends itself so well for sculpture.
Your exhibitions that there are not only large kimonos.
Indeed, I made many pieces related to this culture: shoguns, sumos, women in kimonos, completely inspired by the ancient prints illustrating the famous tale of Genji. And then, even when I'm not working specifically on these themes, all of my work is inspired by the idea of simplicity of lines, of the right gesture, very much in the Japanese spirit. Most of these pieces can be seen on my website.
Thank you for shedding light on your work. It's so original to see pieces like this in such a place.
Thanks very much to you, Elfie. Yes, a little piece of the Japanese spirit here in Provence.